Hello everyone and welcome to Travel Sticks. Now before we head up Dumgoyne, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It does really help us out quite a bit. Now in order to get to the start of Dumgoyne, you essentially just need to go to Glengoyne Distillery, on which we have a different video. And when you're in front of the Glengoyne Distillery, you just go right and then you'll be able to see the path up, which starts here, as you can see, with an initially, let's say, somewhat steep climb all the way to the foot of the mount, which you can see here, where you will need to hop over a little bit of a fence, which you can see there. And that is a pretty funny thing to do because it was especially made for that. Once you get past that and a bit of mud and so on, you can start your climb. As you can see here, getting all the way up to the summit takes about an hour to 2 hours. It's around 3.5 kilometers. It doesn't sound like that much, but because of the very steep incline, it is actually quite the climb. But as you can see here, most of the path is at least marked somewhat with, let's say, indentures in the hillside, which you can follow. But the higher you get, sometimes the rougher the terrain gets. And especially at some points, you will see that some of the ground has actually also collapsed. You'll see in a bit. So do be careful, make sure you bring good shoes and be careful to not try and rush up the mountain. Take your time where you need it, if you need to go on knees and so on. Now as you can see here, when you look down, this path has somewhat crumbled, and so this kind of thing you will find at certain parts in your trek. For example, here you can't see it very well, but this part is actually crumbled, so you have to really go over this very carefully so that you don't slide all the way down in one go. Now once you're past the entire, let's say, steep hike, then you're up to the top of the mountain, which you can see here, and from here you have the most amazing view of the surrounding area. As you can see, everything's very clearly visible, and it's absolutely beautiful, and we were the only ones there at that point, so that was really nice to have, let's say, the mountaintop to ourselves, which was not the case in, for example, Conic Hill, on which we'll also have a different video. Now for those of you who want, you can actually extend this hike all the way to Earl's Seat, which adds around another 7 kilometers to 2 hours to the hike. Now we'll leave you with the rest of the view and a little bit of a warning: when you go down, don't forget to watch your feet.